Do you worry about what other people think of you? Is it something that is so deep in your life, it affects what you do and how you think? Hi, Awakened One. This is Rainy Maida Chang, spiritual teacher, ascension guide, Akashic record consultant, and energy healer. I've been hearing that a lot lately from friends, family, and clients. Imagine this. You're on a meeting call with colleagues, and you are presenting something to them. Their little faces are small and tiny on the side as you show your slides on the screen. You're done your presentation, you feel really proud and happy about what you did. And then silence, crickets, no one saying anything. Some people's screens are blacked out. You just see their names and you're wondering, what happened? What are they thinking? How did I do? What is their perception of me? But I'm going to share a little secret with you that might blow your mind. Did you know what other people think of you is none of your business? Yes, it's none of your business. Their perception of you is what they are thinking based on their own experience of life, about what they are feeling, what they are dealing with, what they are contending with, how they feel about themselves. What you are experiencing in your life is a reflection of what you're thinking. So what you are thinking is mirrored to you. It's a reflection in your outside everyday existence. The one thing you have to remember is when you're worried about what someone is thinking about you, you want to reverse it back to what are you thinking about yourself? Okay, that's number one. Self-love is something that many of us are working through. And when we realize, whoa, 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 it's not what Johnny Jim thinks about me, it's actually what I think about myself in that moment, then all of that other stuff crumbles away and it's about you working on yourself and recognizing, what am I thinking here? What is the thought process in my mind? What is my heart telling me? Am I really proud of myself in this moment? Did I do enough work, or do I love myself enough? Am I proud of who I am and the effort that I put in? All those things, that self-love component is huge. So remember, with that being said, if you are seeing a situation and worrying about what other people think of you, that is just your worries coming out. When you're sitting in the meeting and you're looking around at all the faces on the screen or faces around the table and you're wondering, well, did Johnny Joe like it? Or did Bobby Sue think it was great? Or did my boss that's standing behind me to the back corner left, what is their opinion? That is not yours to worry about. What yours is to worry about is how you think of yourself, what your perceptions are, and how you feel about yourself. It's a very important thing to remember because on our daily existence, especially if you're on a spiritual awakening path, it can bring you to an abrupt stop if you consistently worry about what other people are thinking about you and the decisions that you're making and the changes you are doing on your path. To be honest, it is a very common thing that occurs. But once you work on healing that worry, concern, stress, overwhelm, frustration, repetitive questioning about what do they think? Am I okay? Did I do all right? Blah, blah, blah. Once you work on closing and calming your mind to that, you will be on a totally different level. Identify the areas that you are concerned of about yourself, or that you realize, okay, well, I don't have that self-esteem or that self-worth or valuing your uniqueness. Those are really important things. And it's important to recognize where you are not focusing your energy on and where you could put your energy to. Once you realize that it's really what you feel about yourself and not about anybody else, then you can start to work on healing that. And there are some tips and techniques that I'm going to share with you. Tip number one, Ho'oponopono is a Hawaiian prayer that can be used for when you are feeling judgment against yourself or others. And there are 4 statements that you say. You say, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you. Let me say it again. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me and thank you. Remember, judgmental thoughts separates us from oneness. You're saying, I love you, and you're lighting up your divine self. You're saying, I'm sorry for having these judgmental beliefs. You're saying, please forgive me, and thank you for transmuting this belief. It's a powerful, powerful prayer that you can say. And you don't have to say it out loud. You can say it within yourself, in your mind, and you can do it all the time. If you're sitting at a restaurant or you're walking down the street and you see someone behaving in a certain way and you're having a judgmental thought come across, you can say, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me and thank you. And that's it. It's that simple. Everything is a projection from inside us. So we can take complete responsibility of what we are feeling and thinking. So when you're in that meeting and you're looking across the room and looking at all the faces on the screen and you're starting to have judgmental feelings about them and their opinions about you, that's just a reflection of what you're feeling inside. So you can say that prayer. And you can get more specific about this prayer. You can say that person's name or you can say your own name. There are many variations you can do. Or you can simply just say, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me and thank you. Again, taking complete and full ownership and responsibility of what is happening in that situation upon yourself and not projecting it onto others, but realizing that that is you. Your reality in your life is from your feelings, not from what anyone else is thinking. Because again, remember, it's none of your business because it's based on what their experience is, what they are feeling, what their life is all about. Another thing you can do is to do things for more self-love. One thing you can do is you can get a crystal. Now, crystals have really powerful attributes. They are so wonderful. You can get a rose quartz crystal, which is for self-love. There are many kinds of crystals out there. I have a very large rose quartz crystal, which I love very much, and it's in the raw form. Or you can get something as small as a tiny little rose quartz crystal. Crystals can help you augment and activate energies in your life. And what you can do is you take the crystal, you clean it with some pure, clean water, no tap water, something that is pretty clean that you would drink. You put the crystal in the water, you clean it, then you dry it, and then you set an intention in that crystal. And it could be for self-love. And you can say the words, I am now setting my intention in this crystal to activate more self-love for myself and for me to feel unconditional love and to give unconditional love. And then you can ask the crystal to please radiate that energy all the time so that if you don't have that crystal with you, it will still radiate that energy out for you. It's really a wonderful extra tool that you can use to help you feel the power and augment your self-love. The third thing you can do is when you're worried about the perceptions of others and you're worried about what other people think, you can ask the angels to help you clear your energetic field, to say, hey, angels, please help me clear my energetic field. I feel like I have a lot of energy in my field. I'm worried about all these other things. Please clear it from my energetic field so that I don't hold on to it anymore. And then be still, close your eyes, and feel the energies leaving your body and your energetic and auric fields. A fourth thing you can do is you can find someone to help work with you through any blocks or traumas or anything that's come up regarding your self-love. There are many practitioners out there that can help you and work on this with you. Don't feel like you're alone on this path. There are many people that deal with this. People that are spiritually awakened, even mentors and gurus still work with this issue because it's a part of our human nature. And I'm going to share a story because it just happened to me recently. So I felt, oh my gosh, let me share it with all of you guys. I was in a situation where I myself presented something, and then I actually felt that I was getting judgment from what I was sharing. Now, mind you, there was no conversation from anybody to make me feel like there was this judgment. But my mind and the story that I told myself, what I was feeling was judgment from that person. But really, what it came down to was me, what I was feeling about myself and how I felt about the situation, about what I was doing, about what I was presenting. And my insecurities came out. And for me, it was about my self worth. And that was really big because here my mind was making up a story about someone else to say, oh, they don't believe in me, they don't like me, blah, 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 blah. And honestly, I have to tell you, there was nothing from that person at all. I had made it up in my mind. It was really about me. I'd love to hear what you guys are thinking. Has this ever happened to you before? When was the last time you went through that whole process of, oh my gosh, what do they think about me? What is their feeling? Did I do the right thing? And oh my gosh, oh no, oh no, oh no. I'd love to know what's going on for you. Please leave a comment and let me know so we can start a conversation and we can talk about it. If you need a little help on your spiritual awakening path, check out the Spiritual Awakening Kit. I'll put it in the description box below. Comment, share, like, subscribe. It's awesome and it helps this page and it helps this spiritual awakening community and it helps me. I'm sending you all a lot of love, a lot of joy, and a lot of peace. Bye for now.